I've reviewed loads of meal replacement products over the last 4 to 5 years, mostly from startups moving into this new sector of the complete nutritional meal product or meal replacement shakes. What I've noticed recently though is traditional sports supplement companies, you know, the people who make protein shakes for bodybuilders and whey protein and things like that, are also moving into this complete nutritional meal product range. So I thought I'd take a look at the Protein Works Complete 360 meal to see how that compares with the meal replacement products that I've tested over the last 4 to 5 years. So without further ado, let's give it a go. The Protein Works has been around for a while, providing a whole myriad of food supplements and protein shakes aimed at sports professionals and bodybuilders, etc. If you take a look at their website, you can see how much product they have. But having tested and tasted meal replacement products, it's the Complete Meal 360 that I'm really interested in. So what is the Complete 360 meal from Protein Works? They claim Complete 360 meal is the intelligent choice, fueling the body with everything it craves that your busy lifestyle needs, ready in just 30 seconds. It delivers the perfect balance of protein, carbs, healthy fats, along with 25 vitamins and minerals to help your body thrive. Hailed as the future of fast food, it's rich in fibre, low in sugar, and just 400 calories per meal. It's affordable, super convenient, and also helps to reduce food waste. So very much in line with the majority of complete nutritional shakes, marketing and branding that I've tested before. So how will the Complete 360 meal benefit your health? They say it's a perfectly balanced macronutrient recipe, high protein to support healthy muscle growth and repair, it's low in sugar, reduce the daily intake levels, high in fibre to help gut health, digestion, and balanced essential carbs and fats for energy. And there are 25 different micronutrients for body and mind, all in a 400 calorie meal, perfectly blended to keep you fuller for longer. When I look at the Complete Meal 360, straight away I can see that they use whey protein, which is no surprise considering their core products. I've not tried a product with whey protein as its base, so it should be interesting. However, just to note, the Protein Works do a vegan version of the Complete Meal 360, and that protein blend is pea protein isolate and brown rice protein and hemp protein. So if whey is not your thing, then the vegan option may be for you. And also the vegan option comes in more flavours. In terms of this version, the main ingredients that we're going to be looking at are the vanilla cream and the strawberry and cream. Looking at the ingredients for the vanilla cream one, I see you have oats, whey protein concentrate, so from milk, flaxseed powder, avocado oil powder, flavouring, and then the Protein Works vitamin mineral blend, and that's all got your kind of nutrients and vitamins that your body needs, the 25 kind of vitamins, etc. that they mentioned before, from vitamin C, zinc, vitamin E, vitamin B3, and all of those, vitamin A, and lots of others. Then you've got your MCT powder, so that's your medium chain triglycerides, and that's derived from coconut and acacia gum. And then the sweetener in here, because I know a lot of people are always curious about the sweetener, is sucralose. So it's sucralose is your sweetener. And then some healthy gut bacteria as well included in the mix there. Now, the micronutrient benefits of the Complete 360 meal, they say it contains a huge array of micronutrients sourced from around the world. Here's a few big hitters you'll be feeding your body with in a single sip, they say. So as I said, vitamin A, B12, B6, C, D, E, zinc, selenium, magnesium, iron, folic acid, calcium, thiamine, and all these help contribute to the kind of brain, skin and cell health, and is a way to improve natural energy levels, psychological function and metabolism. And as I said, they do 3 flavours in this particular non-vegan version, which is the double milk chocolate, vanilla cream and the strawberries and cream. It's these latter 2 that I'll be testing today, since most products that I test from meal replacement companies like Huel, for instance, Huel do a strawberry and cream, but most companies do a vanilla version, so that's a good comparison. As I mentioned, each meal is 400 calories and it's 3 scoops of the scoop that they include in the pack to 400 mils of water. So without further ado, let's get on and give them a taste. Okay, so we're starting off with the vanilla cream flavour. Now straight away, one thing I noticed, smelling it, is there's a slight sort of off milk smell to the powder. I guess that's because the whey protein is derived from milk. So there's a slight sort of, slightly, not horrible off milk smell, but just a slightly milky smell, which is kind of interesting. I'll give you a sense of what the powder looks like. You can see there. It's very finely milled anyway. Now it says between 300 to 400 millilitres of water when you kind of come to mix it up. So I've gone for 350 in the middle, and then I can adjust accordingly with the next drink, whether it's too thick or too thin. Just take this lid off so I can get a good smell. There's kind of certainly that vanilla smell coming through, but there's something else there. I don't know if it's the oats. It's not quite as oaty sort of smell as I have in the other kind of meal replacement products that I've tried. Let's give it a taste. Okay, that's a very different taste to, say, a Huel, a JimmyJoy. That has to be the whey component. There's a slightly sort of creamy, milky taste to it. Yeah. And then there's the sort of the sucralose coming through there at the end. Not sure I like that. Again, the thing with sweeteners is there's always that kind of aftertaste. You've got to get the balance just right. It's not too overpowering, but yeah, it has a more milky flavour than the other meal replacement products that I've tested, and that's obviously the whey protein coming through. I say obviously, I'm assuming that, so don't comment down below you can't taste whey or something like that. I'm just trying to give you my first impressions, and yeah, it feels more milky in its taste, which is not too bad. I'm just not sure about the sweetener. I can taste the sucralose aftertaste definitely in the back of my throat there. Yeah, I like the vanilla creme sort of sense to the flavour there, vanilla cream flavour. It's quite nice. It's just the balance there of the kind of sweetener, I think. I'm not totally 100% for, but not too bad. It's not too bad overall. I certainly could kind of drink it. It just does, even though it's vanilla flavour, it does taste very different to say a Huel or a JimmyJoy that I've tried before. I wonder what the vegan one will taste like. That'd probably be more similar, I expect, to JimmyJoy and Huel because of the use of the pea protein in that, whereas this is using the whey protein. But I think the fundamental difference, it has to be the fact this has whey protein in it, and it gives it a slightly more kind of milky taste towards it. But there you go, that's the vanilla creme. It's okay. I'm just not too sure about the sweetening aspect of it. Okay, so next we'll test out the strawberries and cream, which would be interesting to see how that compares to the strawberries and cream Huel version that I tested recently in a video. You can check that out, of course. So anyway, strawberries and cream next. So now we're going to try strawberries and cream flavour here. Strawberries and cream classic. That's what it is, and it has a nice sort of pink look to it. I put it in a non-branded shaker that I happen to have lying around. Got a few shakers. Oh yes, strong sort of strawberry smell there. Very strong, sweet strawberry smell. Okay. Well, that's quite sweet, but nice. I think I prefer this. Instant impressions, I think I prefer this over the vanilla cream flavour. The sweetener, the sucralose, no, it's there. The aftertaste is still there. But the overall flavour, I think, is much better. And the sort of whey milkiness goes better with the strawberries and cream, I think, than it does with the vanilla. There's a slight watery thinness to it. I know I used 350 millilitres in this one as well, but almost in its taste, a bit watery. I whipped it up in my NutriBullet, as you would have seen, and so that's kind of made it quite fluffy and nice texture to it. It doesn't feel too syrupy or anything like that. So it's quite good in that regard. Definitely better than the vanilla cream, I'd say. Again, it's just the sort of sweetener aftertaste I'm not totally convinced about. But it's not bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, well, there you go. Both of them tested. Price-wise, you're looking at about £8.99 for a 500 gram bag. They do a 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram and 4 kilogram bag, with the 4 kilogram bag coming in at £49.99. I think they have a sale on at the moment, and I'm not sure whether that's a regular thing or not. So at 5 meals, you get 5 meals, equivalent of 5 meals a bag here at £8.99. That's about £1.80 a meal, which compares really well with the likes of Huel and JimmyJoy. Let's just say it's competitively priced. Obviously, if you order the 4 kilogram bag, then that per meal rate drops down to about £1.24. So what are my thoughts overall? I mean, I've not tried whey products before. Most, as I said before, most of the meal replacement products I've tried tend to get their proteins from pea protein isolate or from brown rice protein and things like that. And they tend to have a kind of more of an oaty flavour to them in the background. And I kind of got used to that kind of thing. With the whey protein, it did feel a bit more, or it did taste a bit more milky in its flavouring. But the thing that lets it down for me is the sucralose. I had a bit of a problem again, I think, with the Huel version 3.0 when they changed it, or version 2, I think, when they changed the recipe to that. It had the same sort of slightly sickly sweetener aftertaste to it that I wasn't a great fan of, although I quite like the Huel Black edition. But yeah, I think it's the sucralose aftertaste for me that kind of slightly puts this off for me. But I think if you're used to whey type products, or you're used to sort of protein products and stuff like that from the Protein Works, then you're probably used to that overall flavouring. As I said, they do a vegan version, which does actually use pea protein isolate and brown rice as its source of protein. So it'd be interesting to see what that tastes like, and I might do a review of that later. But as for now, as I say, I just wanted to really see what a sports supplement company that does protein shakes for bodybuilding and weight building and muscle gain and that kind of stuff, what their take on a meal replacement product is like. So it's more a kind of exercise in curiosity. Overall, I don't think it's going to shift me from my regular go-to meal replacement products like the Black Edition Huel or the JimmyJoy, because of their mixed flavours, their range of flavours and stuff like that. So there you go. Those are my thoughts overall. I think price-wise, it's pretty good, pretty impressive. Taste-wise, I'm not a fan of the sucralose kind of sweetener aftertaste, and a little bit off about the sort of the whey protein taste as well. But as I say, if you're used to kind of supplements like this before that has whey protein and things like that, you might like the flavour. Personally, for me, not a big fan, but there you go. I hope you found that useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, please hit the likes, because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find content like this. And if you are new here and you're interested in meal replacement products and all that kind of thing, then definitely hit subscribe, toggle that notification bell so you know when I go live with content like this. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you around very, very soon. Thank you.